guys, Ann here, and today we have a car vlog. I need to first get gas because of course there's no gas in the car. Why would there be gas in the car? I'm looking at this and it says 33 miles, like it's literally on E, just a tad above the E. Anywho, and then we have to do the usual. I'll check the post office box. We need to go to Walmart and go to ShopRite. Walmart, it's going to cost me a little bit because, like, we're out of everything. I got to pass this trash truck thingy. But, like, toilet paper. Now, I'm just going to get a small thing of toilet paper because what I realized at Walmart, like if you use the app and order stuff, you can find a lot of sales. So that's where I usually get my paper towels, toilet paper, like all that type of stuff. I get 100 rolls of toilet paper. I use Scott. I like Scott toilet paper. I get 100 rolls for like $73, which is really, really good. And 100 rolls usually lasts us for like months. Do you know what I mean? But we're down to 3 rolls of toilet paper. 3! So I'm like, let me get a small pack while I'm at Walmart, you know, like a 12 pack or something like that, and then I'll order, you know, that type of stuff. But like we're almost out of water. I don't have any more ibuprofen or Tylenol. Q-tips we need, we're like low on that. So it's like all of that type of stuff that like costs money, you know. Like the little things, I'm saying, it adds up. And then I have to go to ShopRite. I don't need too much because Lexi has been doing a lot of the shopping and getting some things, but you know, little things like we need stuff to eat where you don't have to cook it, like if we want to make a sandwich or, you know, stuff like that is what we need. And my salad stuff. So this is the first time I've been out and about, probably in a couple weeks. That's the truth. Like, I have not went, oh my God, that cone's up. I have not went anywhere. I just haven't been feeling good. Like today, oh, you son of a, hold please. Hi, 20 a regular. So anyway, I just haven't been feeling good, and I have literally no makeup on but lip gloss. That's it. I don't even have a lip liner on. Nothing. Just lip gloss and skincare. I don't even have eyebrow pencils on. But I'm glad because I want to show you. So I know I did a video on my members. I don't think I told you guys yet. I've been using this castor oil. It's like a roller ball. I don't like the roller ball part because like then you have to like tilt your head all the way back for it to come out. I don't know. I just don't like it, but I thought it would be better like when I put my eyebrows so that it wouldn't, I don't know. I don't like that part of it, but it has been working. If you can see like the front, like right here, it's very short because it's just starting to grow in, like right in here. You guys can see. And then over here, I don't know what you can see because of the light. So it's because it's just starting to grow in. So hopefully it gets long. Because back in the 90s and 2000s and stuff, we used to like, I plucked them and stuff. And now they're finally like growing back. I'm like, thank the good Lord. But I've been using it for like about 6 weeks. And now I'm finally starting to see a difference. So it takes a little bit. Thank you. How much did that give her? A little over half a tank. Okay. I have been watching a lot of documentaries on Netflix. And it's like, I don't, usually when I watch Netflix, it's like movies, right? I don't watch like episodes and all of that unless it's like limited series or the episodes are like 8. Because I'm the type, if there's seasons, with my, I don't know if it's OCD or what, it's like I can't stop. I got to keep watching it. It's like, okay, well, what happens next? What happens next? And so that's why I don't watch that. And anyway, so I'm like, oh, let me just start watching documentaries. And holy crap, I watched a couple of them, but the first one that I want to talk about, I gotta go to the post office first. The first one I want to talk about is that catfish one. with the mom. The high school, I forget what it's called. High School Catfish something. And at first I'm like, Dad, this is messed up. Have you guys seen this? If not, you need to watch it. And it was the mom the whole time. Spoiler alert. I mean, it was crazy the amount of bullying that she was getting. Her boyfriend broke up with her. She lost a lot of her friends. I mean, this person was even telling her to kill herself. And she was only 14 at the time. And they were like, the reason why Owen, which was her boyfriend, the reason why Owen doesn't want to date you is because you don't give BJs, like blowjobs. And it's like, she's 14. And it was the mom the whole time. The mom. Then come to find out, she wasn't working for like 6 months to a year. Never told her husband. Was literally getting dressed, acting like she was going to work. Then she was taking the husband's money because the husband would give her the paycheck to pay the bills. She was never paying the mortgage or anything, so it was foreclosed. Then, and the only way he knew about it was because there was a, you stupid bitch. See? Almost ran into me. Where they don't look. I'm in a mood. Anyway, and so the only way he's seen it was there was a note on the door, you know, like a you know, I don't know if it's foreclosure or if they paid rent, like an eviction. I don't know what it was. So then they had enough time to get everything out and put everything in storage so they wouldn't lose everything, right? Get this. Then she didn't pay the storage, and he didn't know. And so they lost everything. Everything that they ever, like even the husband, I felt so horrible. Stuff he had as a child, like his whole lifetime, everything that he worked for, gone. His tools, like everything. And I'm like, what the hell? And then come to find out, I mean, that is definitely some mental health, like something's going on. And anyway, she gets, she gets caught because finally they get the FBI involved, okay? Because the cops weren't doing anything about it, you know. And the FBI came back, they found out that all these things, because she had a burner phone because she worked in IT, came from the same phone number. Anyway, if I was the daughter, I wouldn't have nothing to do with that mother. I mean, her whole high school years, terrible. The childhood trauma she's going to have. And then other people were being blamed for it. And the mom knew the whole, like, why didn't the mom just stop? Especially when you knew, like, I don't even know how the mother could do it. How can you text your daughter these things? And I think, in my opinion, what was happening was, do you know how, like, people say there's Munchausen disease, you know, and all that? I think it was like this type of Munchausen where she felt needed, right? So, like, she was bullying her daughter so that the daughter would come to the mom and cry, and the mom could be like, it's okay, it's gonna be okay. Like, she loved the need for her daughter needing her. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. And it's disgusting. Disgusting. It's like, and the daughter, of course, forgave her because that's her mom. I don't know if I could. I don't know. Because when I was growing up, there was no social media. Even when I was really raising my kids, not till they got to be like teenage, like, you know, like Tyler was my son. My oldest son was born in 95. So there wasn't like this social media like it is now. Do you know what I mean? My youngest was born, Isaiah was born in 2004. So yes, there were some, right? But like, not like if you had a kid now in 2025, right? Like I'm like beside myself, you know? So maybe because I don't understand the social media stuff. I mean, we had beepers, and that was a big deal to have a beeper, you know? Oh my God, I cannot get over the audacity of that mother. You want to call her a mother, and then says, oh, it's mental health. You think? So the mom got 18 months. I don't know how long time, I don't know. But it's just crazy. I cannot get over that. I mean, the boyfriend even said before they knew who it was, like, can you stop harassing me? I feel suicidal. She still kept it up. What if the daughter did that? And they asked the mom in the interview, you know, and she goes, well, I know my daughter, she wouldn't have done it. But what if she did? That's terrible. Terrible. I was like, what a jerk off. Excuse my language, but I couldn't believe that. Then I watched another documentary of this school, and it kind of like, because my mother, when I was in high school, she always used to threaten to put me in military school, or like send me away and stuff. And that always like straightened me up, because I believed whatever my mother told me, you know. And anyway, like these schools that like was really no good, and they act like it was a behavior school, but it wasn't. It was more like a cult, and like how they treated. Oh, it was terrible, terrible, terrible. This is why I shouldn't watch documentaries, because then I get pissed off like it happened to me in real life. Like I get pissed. Anyway, let me go ahead and check my post office box, and I'll be back. Okay, and we're back. Got a few things. Let me drink water. Thirsty. All right, so I'm gonna go to Walmart first, and then ShopRite. Oh my goodness, I forgot bags. I have a whole bunch of bags in the truck. Oh. It's okay. And I don't feel like going all the way home to grab bags. I really don't. I also watched, there was like a couple episodes, I think, 3 of that Amy Bradley one with the cruise. Isn't that crazy? Oh, I think, have you guys watched it? I don't think like she jumped over or anything like that. I think she got sex trafficked, to be honest with you. I think they got her off the ship or did something. I don't know what they did, but they got her, you know. I think she was willingly. I think it was probably to party or to, I don't know. But, and then they got her, you know. And, oh, that's so sad. I mean, I can't imagine the father's guilt. You know, he won a trip on a cruise, right? Because he worked for the travel agency. And so he's one of the highest people. So you think you take your kids, your family, hold on. So, you know, you take your family on this cruise, and then your daughter gets kidnapped or doesn't come home or what have you. I mean, awful. I would, and I know it's not his fault at all. It's not his fault. But, you know, just as a, you know, I would have that guilt, you know, like, oh, it's so sad. It's so sad. And this happened in 1998. And remember, back then, there wasn't really cell phones and things like that. There were pay phones and all of that. And there wasn't internet back then. So it was hard, you know, how can you get away when you always got people right around you, right? And then after so many years, you know, you get brainwashed and you're scared. They threaten, they know who your family is and all this other type of stuff. And, you know, then maybe she also feels like, I'm not worth it. Look what happens. Or what, I don't know. You know, I wonder, like, does she have kids now? And maybe they threaten her kids. Like, I don't know. But it's just sad. And it's like, oh, why do I watch these documentaries? I did start watching, because it's only the one season, of the Ed Gein. Is that how you say it? Ed Gein? Ed Gein? And I'm only on season 3, and I turned it off. Because I'm like, this is kind of boring. I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with me. But, so, I didn't finish the episode 3 yet. But let me know if you guys watched that. What you guys have been watching. Let me know. And let me know what's good to watch. I still have not canceled my cable. I know. I need to cancel my cable. I have to cancel my cable. Because I paid it's like $334. But that's cable, internet, and then I have a landline. Because the landline's included, you know. But now the football's on, but I know, like, my kids say I can get that, it's called Red Zone or something like that. I don't know. But I have to, because that'll save me $300 a month. Well, no, because it'll save me like $200 a month, because I'll still have internet and all that I have to pay. But, and I'll just keep my I have Peacock, Hulu, Netflix. You know, I think Isaiah has the Max HBO or something he pays for. But like, and I'm good, you know, and internet, you know, I'm good. A lot of times I didn't cancel it because I like the ID channel, but then I found out YouTube has an ID channel. But yeah, so that is that. Let me know what you guys been up to. I have not put out a vlog in a couple weeks. Here's my thing. I said this in a members video. My thing is, like, I did film a vlog. Like, I went to the lake and different things. But the issue that I have is, if I don't, because then I don't feel good and I don't feel like editing. And if it gets like to be like a week old, I'm like, oh, well, that's like a week ago and it's old news, and then I just delete it. I don't know why. Or sometimes I let things get in my head when people are like, you repeat the same stories. We heard these stories already. And it's like, well, now I can't upload it because, you know what I mean? I don't know. Because every time I go to the lake, I'm always going to be like, this reminds me of my mom. Me and my mom came here. You know, it's just something. And it's also part of ADHD. It's part of ADHD. People with ADHD do this. And also, so my mother used to do it. My grandmother repeated her stories, you know. But it is definitely part of ADHD. And I can't help it. It's part of me. But I don't know why sometimes I just let things get in my head, and it's not fair for the people that support me and just want to watch content. You know what I mean? So I'm going to try to get better with it. That's why I'm in therapy. I'm working on it. You know what I mean? So that's what's been happening. So I think I'm just going to even just post them. Even if I just do my table talks and do a 10 or 15 minute, then maybe that's what I'll do, and just have something that goes up. Because once it gets cold, your girl ain't going nowhere, okay? Maybe like food shopping and stuff like that, but I ain't going nowhere that much, okay? Not I set the fly. I hate the cold weather now. Oh my God. It makes my whole body hurt. Oh, no way. All right, once I get to Walmart, I will come back. I'm going to listen to some music and stuff, and I'll be back. All right, I just got here. And I'll meet you in the clearance aisle. Okay, I'm sitting at the blood pressure thing. There was really nothing at the clearance aisle. I got a couple things I'll show you. But let me just check our blood pressure. Let's see. See, I told you I've been taking care of myself. My blood pressure is really, really good. Okay, so these were $3. Look. A Smurfette, $3. It's a coffee mug. And then, look at the Gummy Bears mug. This is $3.50. And then I'm always looking for stuff for Lexi because she's always cold now since she lost all that weight. This is an extra small. So I got her that. All right, so let me go ahead. I got my ibuprofen and my Tylenol because I take 2 of each. And I need to get Q-tips. Okay, let me go ahead and get this stuff and I'll be back. Look, this is the aisle because remember with the soap, they took the doors off. I wonder if a lot of people complained. Wow. That's good. That's good. They never have my watermelon tree hut anymore. I tried this one. This one is okay. What is Jelly Bear? It's new. Oh, I'm so upset they don't have my watermelon one. Let me smell this. I have no business getting anything, to be honest. Not stuff like this. Okay, I think I got everything. It's a little crowded in here. This is the only aisle that didn't have people in it. So I'm going to go ahead and pay for this, and I will meet you guys in the car.
I'll be back.
Okay, I spent only $248. Where's my receipt? I got like what I needed to get, but when I was in there, I seen this lady and she had a baby. I don't know, maybe about 5 or 6 months old, was like in the car seat carrier in the car. And the baby was just crying. And you can see the mom, you know, was trying to talk to her and all of that. I already put hand sanitizer on, but I need lotion or something. And she like starts crying. The mom did. And it made me feel so bad. And I asked her if she was okay. And she said, yeah, she's just frustrated. She hasn't slept in a couple days. You know, and all of this. This is her first kid, and she looked pretty young, a lot younger than me, like around Lexi's age, you know. And so I didn't want to, like, you know, I stayed around and everything, and, you know, she's giving the baby the pacifier, the bottle, didn't want any of that, and all of that. And I don't know why I did this, because nowadays, I mean, this lady don't know me from a can of paint. And I was like, do you want me to, can I help? Is there anything I can do? So I just go and I pick I didn't even ask. I mean, if that was me, somebody did it to me, I'd cuss them the hell out. But something just told me, and I helped. I said, do you have a bottle? I gave the baby the bottle, burped the baby. The baby calmed down, I guess, because, you know, babies can sense, I think, like, you know, if somebody's calm or not, because Tyler, he was born early and he had colic really bad, and he cried all the time because he always had stomach pains and stuff. And my mom was the only one that can calm him down, you know, and she just knew what to do. And so I did the same thing with the baby. I took the baby and I flipped him upside down, so the arms were this way and the legs were this way, so the butt's there and I'm doing this, you know. And the baby felt a lot better. I probably was with her for about 30 minutes, and then I gave the baby back to her, and she was just like, thank you so much, the baby, you know. And then I walked away, and then as I was shopping, I seen her and the baby was still quiet, so that's good. And I was like, oh. And then I apologized, you know, because, you know, I should have asked, you know. And I said, I just, as a mother, it was just an instinct, you know. And I said, and she goes, no, I thank you so much, you know. And sometimes we just need to help people, because I remember when Tyler was like that. I remember just sitting in the recliners. He's crying. I literally was crying with him because of lack of sleep, and, you know, I was so frustrated, and I wanted to, like, throw him out of the window. I mean, I never would, but, you know, you start thinking these things, and that's why, like, some good people, they just, you know, they do things, and, like, you know, when you hear people like shake the baby, I do not condone it, and or anything like that. I don't understand. You get up and you walk away, you know. But you know, it's like sometimes it's just like, I don't know, people need help, and you can see she was just, my heart felt for her, and it just made me like want to cry, you know. I just really felt really bad for her. Anyway, but I should not have done that. Reached in. I mean, I didn't even ask her if I can. I shouldn't have did it. But anyway, so yeah, it came to $244.50. I thought it was going to come a lot more, but again, I didn't get everything that I needed. I got the Scott's thing. The only thing I hate, because I'm at the smaller Walmart, they don't have the toilet paper. I like the toilet paper that's individually wrapped, you know. And they didn't have that, so anyway, I just got that. But I'll order. I always order the 100-pack, the bulk of toilet paper. And then with that, like I said, it's Scott, and then it's individually wrapped, you know. All right, I'm on my way to shop right. I'm just going to get a few things. I'm just so tired. I don't know what it is. All right, I will see you when I get to shop right.
I'll be back.
Okay, I'm back. Hold on. I forgot to get the hand sanitizer. So, you know, I didn't bring bags, and I bought 5. They're $1.25, and I got 5 of them, and I didn't have enough, so I have a few things in the front. Look how small these cantaloupes are. They were 2 for $5. They were on sale. They're regular $2.99 a piece. Look at this. Do you remember how big they used to be? So I got 2 of them, 2 for $5. Cantaloupe, For me, because I had that IBS-C where I was like on opiates for almost 18 years. And, you know, I don't know if it's being diabetic, what have you, but, you know, so I have that, the constipation part. And every time I eat cantaloupe, by the next morning, I go. And I'm telling you, I know it's TMI, but it helps. Pineapple as well. And so I got this pineapple. Let me tell you how you can tell when the pineapple's ripe. Of course, when it gets like the orangey yellow, so it's not green like this. But also, if you go in the middle, like this isn't ripe yet. If you go in the middle and you pull this up, see, that took a little pressure to take a leaf off. But when you pull it off and it's easy to come off, then you know that it's ripe. If you don't know. And also, you'll smell it. It'll smell like that. But this all, like the green here will turn like a yellow as well. And then I got a couple of these. These are expensive. These are like $9, $8.99. And they have a lot of sugar in them, I know. But these are the Naked Boosty Smoothies. They're strawberry banana. I got that one. And then I have not tried this one yet, Mighty Mango. So... and then I got my favorite. This is my favorite. They didn't have any in the 64 ounce because Isaiah drinks this as well. This is the sweet and creamy for my coffee. When I have creamer, I use no sugar because it's sweet enough for me. So that's why I like to use that. But I didn't spend a whole lot compared, you know, like I thought. But I'm just not feeling good. So I didn't get a whole bunch of stuff. I mean, I got some stuff, but I spent $363.47, and total in savings I saved $38.40. So that's pretty good. I'm very proud of myself. I did good. Now I still got to order online, like the big thing of toilet paper and other things that I like to get online. But yeah, I'm tired, so I'm gonna get off of here. I don't know how long this vlog is. I always think like the vlog is short, but because, you know, I don't film a lot in the stores. You know, I'm trying to like get in and get out. But then I forget, like I talk a lot too. So then when I put it in editing, it's like an hour and something, like, oh gosh. You know, so I already put my short up. I was able to put it up. The Wi-Fi works really good in the stores. So I doubt very much I'm going to be able to get this edited and put up. I'm not going to lie. I still don't even think I'm going to have time to edit because I made 4 videos for the beauty channel. Last night I put up the mystery box, but I don't even know if I'll have time or feel like editing for another video to go up tonight. I don't know. Anyway, I'm getting off of here. Don't forget to like the video. Make sure you hype the video. Hyping really helps me out. Just go down to the comment section and swipe and you'll see hype. Hit that and you'll be on the leaderboard. That helps put my videos in the algorithm, and YouTube will promote my videos. And yeah, that's everything. Stay beautiful, stay blessed, stay healthy, and most importantly, always stay you. Never let somebody take you out of your character. Do as I say, not as I do. And if you're a member, I put out a members video yesterday, so check that out as well. Okay, bye.